Era 8 has introduced us to a ton of new auras to collect. And today I thought it'd be cool to rank them all. We have all the new auras, the mutateds, reskins, even oblivion. I couldn't find memory, sorry. Before I start though, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can get 10,000 subs before the end of the year. And with that being said, let's jump right in. So the first aura we're going to be taking a look at is Sovereign. You know, we got to start things strong. Sovereign is 1 in 750 million. So this makes it the rarest aura you can get in Era 8. Don't get me wrong, for a 750 million it looks pretty good. Like, it's very unique. Also the cutscene is great. Like the shining crown, the blue and yellow. Way better than Oppression. Oppression's cutscene is pretty disappointing. Anyways, here's our tier list right here, with S being the best and D being the worst. I want to go ahead and put Sovereign at S tier. That's the first S tier in this video. Now up next we have the second new R, which is Symphony. Now Symphony is 1 in 175 million. So if you want to get either Sovereign or Symphony, you need to be pretty lucky. And unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. Sovereign's cutscene for me kind of looks similar to Overture and Overture Histories, but the multiple stars shining at once. But I do like the light blue scheme of Symphony. And the soundtrack is great too, it's very calming. I'd say it's pretty decent for 1 in 175 million. It looks pretty similar to Archangel. We'll go ahead and put Symphony at A tier. I'd say Sovereign is still better. But next up we have Sailor Flying Dutchman. Do I really need to explain myself? This gets S tier. Like, tell me Flying Dutchman doesn't look cool. If only Matrix Overdrive made it into the game as well. That might be a future video. The cutscene though is a little meh in my opinion. Especially for like 1 in 80 million, they have to redo all the cutscenes. Like, just a star in the middle is not enough. Also, it is huge, I tell you. But wait until we get later into the video. There's some auras even bigger than that. But yeah, that's about all I have to say for Sailor Flying Dutchman. Let's move on to another mutated, Celestial Divine. Celestial Divine is 1 in 7 million. And this makes it one of the first auras that have 2 mutateds. Another one being, of course, Flushed. And also Arcane. But definitely looks like something I'd grind for. For a 1 in 7 million, it looks really good. And if I'm being honest, it looks like something that's 1 in 20 million plus. So we'll put Celestial Divine at A tier. Now up next we have Hurricane. Now this is another mutated and it is 1 in 13 million. Now there's really not a lot going on with Stormo right here. Like, I mean, it's just a cloud. But like, for 1 in 10 million, I think more should have been done for this. But still, it looks okay. Even though it's just a larger version of Wind. So I'll just put Hurricane at a C tier. It's not bad, but it's also not the best. Now for our final mutated, we have Twilight Iridescent Memory. Now I think Iridescent Memory is 1 in 60 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now I really like the Twilight aura, and to see it get mutated is really nice. And with Iridescent Memory, we have a lot going on. There's like a giant star on top. Then we have like these eyeballs, I think. They kind of look like eyeballs. And to top it off, there's some nice little flowers in there too. So I think we'll go ahead and put Iridescent Memory at A tier. But now it is time we get into some reskins. So the first reskin we're going to be ranking is Lunar Full Moon. Now for context, here is the old Lunar Full Moon. And this here is the new Lunar Full Moon. This is a huge step up, don't get me wrong. Like, they changed the text around, constellations. I don't know, if I look at this too long, will my eyes get damaged? Is my character okay? But yeah, now it looks just as cool as Summer Solstice. This was in desperate need of a reskin, so I think we'll put this at A tier too. Can lean towards B tier, but we'll do A tier. But now up next we have the Virtual reskin. Now Virtual is my favorite aura, and for context, here's the old version of Virtual. The new version is an insane step up. To be honest, this looks like an aura that's 1 in 30 million, probably even 1 in 50 million, but no less than 10 million. But yeah, there's now a whole lot more going on with this cube now. Even like this little trail just revolving around the cube. And down below there's a lot going on too. Definitely my favorite reskin. I think we'll put this at S tier with Sovereign and Dutchman. But up next we have the Forbidden reskin. For context, here's the old Forbidden. Now here in my inventory we have the new Forbidden. At most the only thing that changed is these glitch particles. But still, it looks pretty good. It is a step up from the old Forbidden. But I will just put this at B tier. But now to end off the reskins, we have the glitched reskin. Now I think this is like the second time glitch has been reworked. So here's the previous version of glitch and here's the new version of glitch. At most I see that the top has changed a little bit, but the thing that remains the same is that it still hurts my eyes. but I will still put this at A tier, cause it's still cool. But now to end it all off, we have the rarest aura of them all, none other than Oblivion. Now to get Oblivion, you will need a Oblivion potion, which is this right here. With the Oblivion potion, you'll have a 1 in 2,000 chance to get Oblivion. But if we look at the rarity, it says 1 in 3.3 billion. And I know there's another one that's 1 in 100, which is memory, but I couldn't find an image of that. Now this is absolutely huge. Now I see Sovereign in the back, and it's tiny compared to Oblivion. Like, it's so tiny. And then this revolving spear on top looks absolutely insane. So definitely the coolest aura in Era 8. Therefore we will put that at S tier. We'll put it before Sovereign. Yeah, here's our completed tier list of every new aura in Era 8. None of them were bad except Hurricane, which is kind of mid. But look at how many things we have in S tier here. Oblivion, Sovereign, Flying Dutchman, Virtual. All super cool auras and reskins. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If this does well, we'll go ahead and rank every aura so far in Sols RNG. But if you did enjoy, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And until then, I'm out. Peace. Also, Virtual looks cool in Corruption, just wanted to point that out. Okay, goodbye.